All right, welcome back to RT Reporting. In this short tutorial video, we're going to show you how to build out your first forecast. And the way to do this is quite simple. Once again, we're starting on the organization's dashboard. You just hover over the entity that you would like to build a forecast for. Click on the forecast button. And as you can see here, there's two key options on your right side. The rapid create, which is taking the last 12 months of historicals projected out for the year ahead as the starting point for your three-way forecast. Or the tailored create and budget create option, which allows you to customize the forecast length, the payable days, as well as being able to base the forecast on certain historical information, for example, perhaps 3 months extrapolated out, or if you want to do a 2-year forecast or anything like that. For the purpose of today, we're just going to do a rapid create. But before we do that, just a few little things to be aware of. On this left-hand side here is where you can rename all of the forecasts that you've currently created. And that's also where you can access them. So if you click on the little pencil icon there, that's where you can rename. If you click on the copy forecast button, that allows you to create copies of that forecast to then really leverage within the scenario comparisons or make further changes to without having to go through the whole process again. And then the last option, obviously, is to delete a forecast. Just be very careful when you're deleting a forecast that you don't delete the wrong one or anything like that. We should point out as well as you can build as many forecasts for a client as you like. So you don't really need to delete them if you wanted to keep them there. So now in terms of building the first forecast, once again, just hovering over, we click on the forecast button and we click on the rapid create. And as you can see, in a couple of seconds, it's generated you a three-way forecast based on the last 12 months projected out for the year ahead. The chart of accounts with the P&L and the balance sheet is all automatically populated. This blue line here is tracking the bank balance for the client for the year ahead. You can bring up any other insight as well, whether it be income, equity, whatever it may be that you want to get visibility on as you're making these changes. Now, the assumptions tab, as we mentioned, is where the chart of accounts is, and this is really where you key in any of your assumptions for this forecast. And we're going to go into further detail on this in future tutorial videos. But little things to just be aware of at the moment is you can minimize this chart by clicking on the right side here to hide that chart. You can type basic figures directly within the cell. You can also type basic formulas in here as well. And what you'll notice is any cell that you adjust, you will have a blue icon appear letting you know what the original value was of that cell that you made the adjustment to. If we go over to the assumptions tab, you'll notice these two arrows. That allows you to go back and look at all of the historical information, which is in the dark gray, and the forecast commences in the light gray. And this also can be printed out in your PDF, printing, or export to Excel. You have a whole range of options in terms of how you would like this report to be printed and what you would like included. Now, as I mentioned, in future videos, we're going into further detail around the specific settings and the sophistication of the forecast. This was really to give you quite a quick idea of how to build out your first forecast and how to start making some high-level changes. And I look forward to showing you in further detail some of the great features within RT Reporting's forecasting tool. Thank you.